Hey everyone, Christy again. So in my previous video, I mentioned that I became plant-based 10 years ago. I just wanted to share the story of how that came to be. I remember the day really clearly. Now, I've never been much of a meat eater anyway. I used to dabble in and out of veganism and vegetarianism on and off. Not because I didn't like the taste of meat, or for health reasons, honestly, either. But I've always been fairly health conscious and aware of the animal agriculture industry. Um, and so always sort of was interested in animal welfare and again, just kind of dabbled in and out a little bit. Well, things changed for me about 10 years ago. I became pregnant and I was very intentional about what I was putting in my body. I ate a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit, whole foods. I did a lot of research and learned that that was the best for me and my baby. Once I gave birth, I was actually home on maternity leave, breastfeeding my daughter. And, of course, I had a list of binge worthy documentaries and movies and TV shows to watch while I was at home. And the day that I became plant-based, I was watching a documentary, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what the title is. I've tried to look it up so many times, I cannot find it. But there is a clip from a dairy farm that I remember watching like it was yesterday. A farmer drove up to a cow while her newborn calf was drinking her milk. He took the calf and he put it in the back of his gator, which is like a four-wheeler type vehicle with a flatbed in the back. And if you don't know, farmers do this so that the milk the mother cow is producing after birth can be collected and turned into milk for humans. They bottle feed the calf with formula and then either slaughter it for veal or they might raise it to slaughter when it gets older and bigger. If it's a female, they might even turn her into a dairy cow. It all just kind of depends. Either way, while this was happening, I was literally breastfeeding my daughter, watching this mama cow's baby being taken away from her. And the mom cow was bellowing. She was screaming and crying and running after the farmer as he took her baby away. And I remember looking down at Cece, my daughter, just crying. I cried looking down at her. She was peacefully drinking the milk that my body made only for her. And my heart just felt incredibly heavy thinking about how that cow must have felt. Her cries stayed with me, and in fact, they're with me right now. And I remember telling my husband that day, no more. No more will our money go into this kind of pain. No more can I be part of contributing to this type of torture. So, fast forward 10 years, here we are. Also, can we just all agree milk is healthy, okay, for babies, like quite literally, and I'll fight anybody on that. Feel free to reach out if you wanted to have a debate about that. And what's interesting is that even before watching this particular documentary, I had seen tons of documentaries before, brutal ones, about the animal agriculture, the industry, but nothing moved me like this one did. It was just the right time for me to see it. And it had such a big impact on me that it literally changed my life and my family's life as well. So as we dive into this topic in future videos and content, and I start sharing information on how to apply this lifestyle so you can also meet and excel in your fitness goals, I think it's important to first define the difference between vegan and plant-based and explain to you why I choose to say that I am plant-based and not vegan. So, according to the Vegan Society, veganism is a philosophy and way of living which seeks to exclude all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. I am very much of the belief that we should not exploit or be cruel to animals for any purpose. But I'm also a realist, and I believe there's a need for further exploration and education on the topic to get the real buy in from the masses that's ultimately going to change how we produce food and materials that we need to survive. Specifically, a fundamental change needs to be made in the farming industry itself. I teach my daughter that she can eat what she wants, but she needs to know where her food comes from and make her choices based on that knowledge and not convenience. So, this is why I choose to say that I am plant based. I don't have time to justify to vegans why I allow my daughter to eat school lunches or discuss the fact that the soles of my Nike shoes aren't vegan. I also will eat my mom's desserts without questioning how she made them. That's me, and that's how I'm able to get through this already very stressful life while still adhering to my principles. I stay knowledgeable and will share what I know with people who want to listen. So, I am plant based. I am plant based for animal welfare, and I acknowledge that I could do better. I will continue to explore ways to make positive changes in my household, and I encourage you all to do the same. What I've learned being plant based as it relates to fitness is that the food we get from the ground is extremely powerful, and it's exactly what our bodies need to thrive and make a change. Every day, we have the opportunity to improve and progress forward. So be conscious, be knowledgeable, have conviction in your movements and decisions that you make every day. And if you liked this and are looking forward to more, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Next, we're going to start digging into how plant-based foods can help fuel your body for exercise, whether that's cardio, lifting, or active movements throughout your day. So I'll see you then.